What's going on, YouTube? We're back again. I think we're gonna get the bean planter out today and work on it because Harm got done putting on anhydrous, so we can hook his tractor to the bean planter finally. 71's still in here. We gotta get the bean planter out before we can get the corn planter out, but yeah, let's go get this hooked up. Getting her hooked. Looks like it's a good sign. Yep, she got fire. Hope he tries to pulls it. I hope he pulls it out before he tries to unfold it. Tight squeeze in here. Like a glove. He wants to unfold it, but I'm not sure where. So it's hard telling where he's gonna try to unfold it. Catch nut didn't release the first time. Put it all the way down.
And of course the rack drug unit is in the middle.
Do what? I forgot about that. Yeah, that's always helpful. I'm not sure if the camera picks it up or not, but that right there is broken. That right there. See how this one is not broken? Yeah, well, this one is. What happened was
Those planters were basically on top of themselves.
Yeah, so they were folded up in the shed and not hooked to anything, and they decided to sink down, and this rotor unit right here, the one that's broken, sat down right on one of these tires, and it broke because the weight of the entire planter was sitting on that right there. So it gave, so we've got a new one for it, but of course it's right here. It sits right in there, so it's got to be up, way up, and it'll be fun to fix. Maybe, I doubt it. Preheat, because it's cold, and this thing is cold-natured. Gotta put it in neutral. That worked.
Reverse threads on it. Did you bring a 3/4?
Yes. So we've got to take all this stuff off before we take this main piece off, because we got to keep this and put it on the new one of these. So very scientific terms. Well, we've stripped it down. That gauge wheel's racked, so we're gonna leave it on there. There's no point in taking it off. We can't get it off anyway. We gotta have a new one, so this thing is ready to come off now. Well, there's the old unit, and with a little bit of struggle, we got the new unit up. It actually wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be, but now we're getting a pre-spec together. This is a pretty strange place for us. Everything's green. Anyway, we got our parts. Yeah, that's right. We're working ground finally. It's a very nice day. So I'm out here. Everybody else is up at the barn lot working on planters. Grandpa went to John Deere to get some parts for those planters. Yeah, I'm just going back and forth. This tractor ride's awful. Well, we're going uphill, although she's pulling a little harder now. But yeah, it's making weedy dirt brown, I guess. The dust is about where I would want it, because if it was any more I couldn't be able to see, but if it was any less it wouldn't be very dry. So it's making about enough dust for my liking. So yeah, I'm just driving along. Well, they got the corn planter out. It's been in the tool shed. They've been inside working on it. Well, it's folded up because the wind is blowing 100 mile an hour, but if they've got it out, that means they're getting close, so we're getting ready to, I think. So I'm in our big field here, the one behind the barn, and we kind of farm it. We almost kind of farm it as 3 different farms. We got this field, or this part that I'm in right now, all the way over to that set of trees right there, and then there's a 40 acres clear on the west side that we kind of farm as a different piece too, and then the middle's also, I mean, it's all the same field, they're all connected, but we kind of farm it as 3 different fields. So when I get up to the pine trees, I'm gonna ducktail and go to the west side, because it'll probably be drier than this centerpiece. So, and then after that, I'll probably work on this centerpiece, but I don't know how much more I'm going to get done today. I got to turn around, I'll be back. Anyway, I'm back, I got turned around. I almost need like a magnet with a mount on it, so I can just stick you guys anywhere. But yeah, I just got off the phone with Ned, and he wants me to finish this piece and then go to the 40 acres on the west side. And he thinks that he might start planting here in this field today. He might, but he said that he wants to get this piece done because it's really weedy, and we don't want to look at the weeds for 3 weeks if we get caught in the rain, because that very well could happen. But we want to kind of get the weeds knocked down as soon as we can, because if we get caught in the rain for 3 weeks, then they're going to be way taller and way harder to fight. So the better we can just knock them off now, the better we're off we're going to be. But yeah. So when I come around, I come down. Well, I guess I fill in when I come down, and then I turn around and skip 3, and the second one has already been done. So I'm leaving one clear over there that's not done, and then one's done, and then another one is not done, and then I'm doing a 4th one. So when I turn around at the other end, I'll go fill in that one over there, that pass that I haven't done yet. So just keep doing that, and it's a lot easier to turn that way instead of just turning around right back and forth. It's a lot easier on everything. You don't have to jackknife near as hard either, and you don't take up near as much of the end row either, because you can kind of get it cocked where you want it better. Drive along. Oh, the boss lady's out. She's out picking up sticks and probably keeping an eye on me. This is what I was talking about. See, over here is all of that I've done, and then I've done a pass right here, and now I'm doing this one, and there's a pass right there that hasn't been done, and one on the other side that I have done. So I did that one over there last, and then when I came around, I drove around and came into this one, and then I'll do the same thing on the other side. I'll come out of here and go skip one on the other side of that one and go do that one. It's really satisfying. Weeds, and then you look back here, and there's no weeds. Funny how that works. Silly rock, you're not supposed to be out here. I'll put you where you belong. The guy putting on anhydrous, there's another one. The guy putting on anhydrous must have not been paying attention. I picked up a lot of rocks today. Well, I just got turned around and noticed that there's a very dark sky just south of me. I guess, well, actually, my dad just sent me a screenshot of the radar, like right as I noticed it, which I thought was kind of interesting because we saw it at the same time. But yeah, it almost looks like it may miss us, which I hope it does, because there's a big blob on north and south of us, but it looks like there's not a whole lot right where we're at. So if it misses us, that'd be pretty great. But if it doesn't, I guess there's nothing we can really do about it. But it's getting to the point where we'll need to have something in the ground, and I don't know if we're gonna get anything in before it rains or not. I don't know once we get something in. If it rains 4 inches right on top of it, that's not good for either. So I don't know what to do, but I do know it's getting time that we need to at least put something in the ground. So Luckily, I think they've about got the planters up and ready, so Harm's got the gooseneck on and he's pulling the Kubota down there. I don't know where he's going. Interesting. I'll have to call him, I guess. Hey, look, a friend! Oh no, he's going away. Come back! Well, as you can tell, they're starting to get to be raindrops on the windshield and on the fenders back there, and I just saw a huge bolt of lightning over there. So, my guess is this will be my last round. Of course, I've got to go this way and then come back this way to get back to the farm over there. But, yeah, hopefully I make it that far, because I'm not even halfway down the field yet. I don't know if you can tell through the rain on the window, but there's a 1570 Spirit 76 over there running a disc. I don't know how long it's been there, but I just noticed it, so I thought I'd pointed it out. But that window's even worse. Anyway, just believe me, he's over there. There he is! Look at the raindrops. Tuck and tail now. It's starting to rain harder and I can't hardly see out of my window anyway, so we're headed to the barn lot. Well, I came up here to the barn lot and I put my finisher on the ground so it doesn't have a chance to seep down, so it can just sit there. But yeah, I'm gonna sit here and let the tractor cool out for a few minutes. And then I'll shut her down and head to the shop and see what everybody else has got their ideas of what's going on. So let her sit here and cool out for a few minutes. Well, there for a few minutes I thought we were going to be able to go back out because it quit raining. And the ground was still dry. But it's raining again, so we decided we were done. Oh well. We're not in too dire of a hurry yet, but we're getting to the point where we need something in the ground, but that's not going to be today. But yeah, I think this is going to be the end of the video. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like it and subscribe it and all that fun stuff. And yeah, be sure to tune back in, because if it ever quits raining, we're going to be out in the fields doing stuff. Yeah, thank you guys. See you in the next one.